All right, guys, we are here at Panaderia, right?
Yeah. Panaderia.
This is going to be day 2, the start of it. We got the menu right here for breakfast. They're only open till 3. It's a long line, so get here super early. We've been waiting 35 minutes, but it's worth it. So, San Antonio today.
Lionel Richie in the background.
Aloha. Howdy, we just got our food at Panaderia. Yay, thank you guys for helping me out with that. Terrible with that. Just got our food, black beans and the croissant, torta, egg, and chorizo, bacon on it. Chris got, I don't even know, it's like a full thingy, avocado, same thing as me, but with just everything.
Ham or bacon,
yeah.
chorizo.
What'd you get?
Avocado toast. Avocado toast. Just avocado toast.
Nice. And then what did Kings get?
What'd you get?
I got a torta
with
ham, no, bacon and egg.
and lentil.
And I got lentil soup.
And we had a bunch of pastries, but that's all what's left of it.
Yep. All right. Howdy out. All right, guys. Howdy. We're at the Alamo, and we're gonna check out the battle scene of this in San Antonio, Texas. Keep Austin weird. Yeah. So me, the mermaid, Chris, Kingsley, we're going inside. We're gonna check it out, and we'll be filming around and seeing all the stuff. You got the Texas flag, the Lone Star State up there, and yeah, let's check this out.
It's like 92 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
It's just really humid.
It is very humid. Oh.
Those squirrels are digging for balls.
Alright guys, we're still in the Alamo, and I'm about to fire off this real cannon with a water jug. Just kidding. No, this is pretty cool, guys. We have teepees, we have this nice beautiful tree, and yeah, if you're ever in San Antonio, come check out the Alamo. It's pretty cool. We have Victoria shoulders, but watch out. Look behind you. They're coming to get you. Watch out. That was pretty cool. There's some soldiers, and yeah, it's pretty cool here. So, howdy.
So they could load and fire their muskets, 3 or 4 times a minute. That was the speed that they were expecting. Just like any other army in the world at this time. In fact, the Mexican army was a very formidable one. So they were well trained. Their Panaderia battalions were experienced veterans, and they fought like such. That's the straps. This is the breastplate that would have designated which battalion they were a part of. And then, of course, the Jacob blade's going to be pretty general for across the board. It's just got the eagle, the federal eagle of the Mexican Republic. But some stuff here, like it wasn't very common for them to carry their own food. Typically, they would have camp followers doing most of their cooking. But once the Mexican army arrives in San Antonio, they're going to go through the stores and the houses and stuff, take what they need. Most of the citizens of San Antonio have left because they don't want anything to do with the battle that's going to happen. So therefore, they're able to secure food, extra shoes, extra clothes, things like that are much needed. Santana is very hasty in his plans to get here and to squash this rebellion, and it didn't really think out his supply train, so therefore a lot of the soldiers suffered as a result because they didn't have overcoats, they didn't have extra blankets, extra uniforms, extra shoes. Those things were left behind in Mexico. So when they do get here, most of the troops, or a lot of them, are going to be barefoot. You have to imagine marching 800 miles, sometimes 20 miles a day. Every time they come to a river or a stream, they're going to have to cross that by foot. So it takes a toll on their footwear. They're primarily leather military shoes, just like any other army. And just over months of marching, shoes are naturally going to deteriorate and fall. We know by the third day that they're in San Antonio, Santa Anna himself is personally overseeing the issuing of shoes to his vessel. And then on March 5th, when he makes his battle plans for the final assault, shoes are once again being mentioned. He says for every soldier involved in that assault, he wants them to have slings for their muskets, he wants them to have chin straps for their hats, and he wants them to have shoes. Because he knows they're going to be scaling the walls, and he wants them to be prepared for that. And for him to still be mentioning shoes after they've been here for 12 days, it's still a problem that's continuing his legacy. By March 6th, there's roughly 3,000 soldiers here as a part of Santana's army, and you have to imagine. I think the number is actually 2,600. The population of San Antonio at that time was 3,000. So, on the normal circumstance, there's not enough food here to support that many people. So, it's a very desperate situation. They can't stay in one place for very long because they're going to eat up all the food. That's the first issue. And then, of course, add into that their supplies, their equipment. He only brings 2 surgeons with him, 2 doctors for the entire army. So you see a lot of the healing being done by the camp followers, the Silver Knights. They're using like holistic remedies to try to my ammunition. It's gonna go in my cartridge box. And then we have this. You know what this is? Water.
Water.
Carrying water. Once again, like pecans, people in Texas have been using these to carry water for hundreds of years, way before the Spanish used them. And it's a very cheap and efficient way to carry water. It's something that also could have been picked up along the way. Like any other army, Santana's army would have had canteens made of wood or metal. But the problem with those canteens back then is they leak. The tin ones will begin to rust, you know. So if my canteen wore out, this would be the best alternative. Many of these soldiers were seasoned veterans. They had participated in some of the other uprisings in central Mexico, like in Brackenridge. So they were well experienced in combat and also in marching. So very different than the men.
Are they kissing?
They were.
Do you want food?
What's in the TP? Let's go in the TP.
Don't think we can.
Oh,
Wish we could.
you want to see me try?
Yeah, go for it. Squeeze right in. Slip on the table.
I don't think so.
Oh, howdy. We're at Brackenridge Park in San Antonio. I'm in this tree bridge thing.
Wooden bridge.
Well, it's a wooden bridge, but it also looks like trees. It looks like it's made out of trees. It's awesome. So it's super cool. This is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I bet you if it rains, I bet you the water goes through. This is awesome. You got ducks. Quack, quack. Yeah, there's like a few bridges. That one's closed though.
It's a stone bridge.
Look at all those ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but in the picture it looks much bigger.
Hey, look, guys. I'm gonna be that homeless guy. Yeah. Woo! We made it out of the wooden bridge.
Woo!
Oh, look, there's Cat. Saturn got here. He's on the other bridge.
Shh, be quiet. The peeping Tom is watching us.
All right, guys, so this park is awesome. It's really big. There's actually connected to a zoo. We just came here to see this because it was really cool, and people talked about it, saying that you got to come see this bridge because it's really cool. And it was really fun. But now we're going to where, Mermaid? The marketplace. It's supposed to be the biggest market. Market Square. What is it about? It's like the biggest market in the U.S. Biggest Spanish market in the U.S. So that will be fun, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, and can't wait. So howdy.
Historical Market Square.
So we're at the historical Market Square,
Biggest one in the US.
the biggest one in the U.S.
Wow. The other ones are
Yeah. So we're at the biggest marketplace in Texas,
Square.
in the U.S. Market Square in the U.S. And it's here in San Antonio where we are. We just came from the inside. The Merm's got a bag. Yeah. Show off
My
that
friend.
little orange bag right there.
No.
We won't get your face. We'll just show the orange bag. That's all we need. See?
$15.
Yeah.
And I got a melting popsicle.
There you go. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you like all this stuff, come check it out. It's pretty awesome. And howdy everybody. Laters.
They have like the coolest stuff.
They do. Look at the polar bear with snow cones. Sombrero hat.
Una pinche enchilada. Ice cold. Wow, the margarita's just right there. Look at that chicken.
Where is it? The big chicken? I don't know who's behind curtain number 1 here. Oh, nobody.
Nobody.
Get your churros right there.